So taking a look at his Instagram, you can see he has 191 followers. Under his bio or whatever, he says 100% secure and trusted, earn 5,000 weekly, and he has some crazy weird pics. He has this one pic of this dude with a computer with an obviously photoshopped image of some sort of graph of things, and then in the foreground there's a girl without her underwear on, and it's freaking weird. And the caption is, "Crypto is life, laughing until crying emoji, laughing until crying emoji, thumbs up emoji." And it's just weird, badly photoshopped weird stuff. And then there's pictures of himself. So it turns out the pictures of him are real, but it seems pretty weird of him to, include real pictures of himself on a scamming Instagram thing. But they are confirmed to be true because I couldn't find any copies of the images. And then he has a bunch of pictures of stacks of money and stuff, just to show off how much money he makes. But honestly, I doubt he makes that much money because who's that dumb to fall for this? Oh my god. This is freaking crazy, man. So there's this picture, right? I mean, you can see it. It's on the screen right now, but it's crazy. This bowl photoshopped onto this dude and badly drawn MS Paint on the door with a Bitcoin. And it's I mean, the bull market and all that stuff, but it's just so bad. That's pretty much the extent of his Instagram. Badly photoshopped Bitcoin things and pictures of money. This scam is when someone promises you an unbelievable amount of money for you to give them some money in return. So you give them some money and then they just don't pay you anything. Pretty much the Nigerian prince scam, but upgraded, because this time it's about Bitcoin, it's more modern, all that. Interestingly enough, the scammer didn't approach me. I approached him first, actually. This is because Connor Kelly introduced him to me. And you should check him out. He's a really great channel. And he'll be uploading a video similar to mine, detailing his experiences with this scammer. So you should really go check him out. Links in the description, all that stuff. It's probably right there or something. I approach him by saying, "Hi, I'm interested in getting lots of Bitcoins. I hear you're an expert." And he responds with, "Hi." So I say, "Hello." And he says, "How are you doing? Where are you from?" "I'm doing great. I'm from California." "How are you doing?" I'm not actually from California, but whatever. So he goes on and says, "I'm doing great. Thanks for connecting. Do you have a Bitcoin wallet? And what city are you in California?" And I say, "Sorry, I don't have a Bitcoin wallet," and I really don't. So he's like, "Bitcoin wallet is also known as blockchain wallet." I say, "Okay." And he tells me how to install it on the Apple Store and all that, and he asked me to send screenshots. So I do actually install it, just so I can send him the screenshots and all that stuff. And so he's really urging me to screenshot, to make sure that I'm legit, which I'm not, but I did anyway. So he's like, "Always screenshot for me and let me know what are you doing. You can see the blockchain wallet there. Screenshot it for me right away." And I'm like, okay. I kind of try to waste his time, because the more time he's spending with me, the less time he's spending taking other people's money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So anyways, he says, "Sign up and let me know when you're done doing that." And so I'm like, "Okay, I'll let you know." So I sign up for the whole thing. I actually sign up. I was into this because I really wanted to be 100% authentic. So I did sign up and sent him the screenshots for that. And so yeah. And so I we have to add a pin to your wallet or whatever, something like that, just to mess around. I'm like, "What do I do with that? How do I add the pin?" He's like, "Okay, add your pin to make your wallet secure." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." And he sends me this link, and he's like, "Here is a link where you can buy Bitcoin. www.localbiteons.com." And obviously it's like freaking, I looked up the website. It's not a safe. Just don't go to www.bitions.com or whatever, because it just don't. Anyway, so I'm like, thanks. And then I wasn't trying to stall on this. This is a true thing, but I was having problems with loading up the website because it wouldn't load up. It just wouldn't load up. And so I was like trying. And so he's like, let's see. So he said, we can talk on WhatsApp. And I'm like, I don't have WhatsApp because I don't want to talk to this dude on WhatsApp. Like, I've already talked to him on Instagram. I don't want to know all my contacts, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, no, I'm not talking to you on WhatsApp or whatever. I don't have WhatsApp. And so he tells me to check his profile. He says, go to my profile and click the website there. It will take you there. And it did. And so I go to the website and I actually signed in. But with like fake email and all that stuff, so it doesn't count. But like, I signed in so I could send them a screenshot. You know, at this point, I'm risking getting a virus just for this, just to be authentic, you know? And again, he's urging me to screenshot, and I do, you know? And he's like, and always screenshot whatever you are doing for me. And then he's like, how much do you have to start? And I was like, how much do you recommend? And he's like, it's up to you. You can start with any amount higher than you start with a huge amount of money. The higher money you get high every day. Do you understand? And I'm like, yeah, that's great. I love high money. I think I'll start with 300. Okay, buy Bitcoin now in your blockchain wallet and get it back to me. And so like, I'm not actually gonna spend $300 on buying Bitcoin from Bition.com. And you know, this is the part where, you know, he trusted me so much. Like, I gave him all these screenshots. I signed up with this virus website, you know? And so he trusts me. He trusts that I'm a real person. And so this is where he starts to, you know, well, devolve. So I ask him, you know, I trust you because you're an expert. Tell me what you know about Bitcoin. And so basically he sends me like this text, like a bunch of texts that were basically like taken straight from some website. They're just basically stolen pieces of text, because I can tell, because he's obviously not a native speaker of English, and yet these sentences are quite eloquent, and it's like, obviously he stole this from some website. And so I kind of ignore what he said because I'm not going to read that, am I? He stole that from websites. Anyway, so I reply with, oh, so I reply with, oh, I see, I'm not very strong, but I think I can mine. I don't have any tools for mining except the hammer. And I send him this picture of my hammer that I have. I have 2 hammers actually, just letting you know, so yeah. So anyways, I send him the photo of the hammer. And I say, how rare is it to find Bitcoin? I found coal on the ground before. And he continues replying, just with these things he's copied from a website. You know? This is because he's going through the 7 stages of grief here. The first stage is denial. I'm starting to go into like crazy land, talking about all this freaking mining coal and mining Bitcoin. And he's like, this can't be. I talked for 3 hours. Maybe that's an exaggeration. I don't know how long it was, but he's like, I talked for, this is just an assumption, of course. I can't read people's minds, but what I'm guessing is like, he's thinking, I talked to this dude for 3 hours and I want to get my $300 out of this because I spent 3 hours talking to this person. You know, it's very disheartening to see someone you've been talking to just talking to for 3 hours thinking you're gonna get a big payoff when you just are not. So he was pretty much in denial about that for a while. And so anyway, I say, how many Bitcoin have you found? You know, saying like, if you're mining Bitcoin in the ground, you know, it's not rocket science or whatever. And he continues to like talk to me about like freaking stuff that it's just more stuff from this copied, pasted stuff. And so I'm like, where's the best place to mine in California? I can buy a pickaxe. And then he's like, okay, now you have to buy Bitcoin and let me show you how it works, okay? He was starting to see what I was doing, but he still wasn't really quite, you know, ready to accept the fact that I had led him on for 68 hours straight. So he's just still kind of talking, I say professionally, but he's not very eloquent. But anyways, so he's still talking to me about Bitcoin and stuff. I've only mined coal before. Is it different? Really? I want to know, you know? And then he says, have you buy Bitcoin on your wallet? You know, still urging me to buy it. And I'm like, I was thinking maybe something's lost in translation. Like, but I mean, now that I think about it, I think he was just in denial. But I was like really trying to get it through his head. I was trying to, you know, I may not have been really mining Bitcoin, but, you know, I was in a way mining Bitcoin. But the Bitcoin I was mining for was this man's sanity, slowly mining away at his will. Like, okay, so this is after he told me, have you buy Bitcoin on your wallet? And I'm like, I thought you said I need to mine it, like a pickaxe. I'm confused. Please, I just want to mine Bitcoin. Please, I just want to mine Bitcoin. I'm not trying to district, which is a reference to Connor Kelly's videos. And then he says, there is nothing to be confused about. If you're buying Bitcoin, let me know, okay? And so I'm like, but I thought I need to be in a mine to get Bitcoin. Like a coal mine or something? I promise I will buy a pickaxe so I can mine. You know, I'm really trying to just, it's not gonna break him. Or maybe it is, but his just denial is too strong. So I'm just trying to break away, use my pickaxe to mine away the denial, so to speak. I promise I'll buy a pickaxe I can mine. And he says, why are you playing with me? And finally, this man lies broken. He realizes, or at least he realizes that I'm not gonna give him his $300. He's just wasted his time. He's wasted 3 hours of his time. And I guess you could say so have I, but honestly, this was pretty funny. I was like, no, of course not. Why would I waste my precious time? I've been mining before. I used to mine in a coal mine, but I lost my job after smuggling coal away from the company. I just want another mining job. I have 4 years of experience in the mines. And so I'm just, you know, trying to get him to get this Bitcoin for me. And I'm like, come on, man, I need this. I can mine so many Bitcoin, I promise. I'm not a scammer. I'm not from Russia. I'm from USA. And he's like, and so he realizes, you know, that I've been fooling him for like 4 hours now, I guess. So he's like, this is not right. Stop playing with me. Focus is the best thing. I will advise you to not play with me. Be focused on what you are doing and never play with anyone. And it's like, you know, just at this point, it's kind of pathetic. So anyways, I'm like, I'm gonna start being serious now. I just want to know if you're a scammer, that's all. You've got a pretty good scam going. He doesn't. It's pretty lame and stupid. I just want to know your story. Because what I'm looking for is for him to admit he's a scammer. Which he doesn't do, unfortunately, because I don't know why. Freaking persistent person. Anyway, and then he's like, then be serious with me, trust me. And I'm like, are you a scammer? You can tell me the truth. And he's like, I'm real, I work for this best platform. And I'm like, goodbye, sorrowful son. Goodbye. And he's like, alright, have a great evening and stay blessed. And I'm like, you too. Stay blessed. And he's like, thank you. A few hours ago, Connor was talking to this dude, right? The same dude. And he's like, he's doing the same shtick as me, kind of like leading him on and then like going into craziness at the end and, you know, kind of fooling him around. We had very similar experiences. If you get, you know, fooled by 2 people in the same day within an hour of each other, you're gonna like start suspecting things. And so he did. And so he's like, did you let your brother know everything? And Connor is not my brother. Like, I mean, maybe he was confused since we both have an E in our last name. Or it's same, you chatting me all over. It wasn't my brother and it wasn't me. So I'm like, no man, the only person who knows about this is my friend Connor. And I'm like, wait a second. I shouldn't have said that, because then Connor is gonna get, like, he's gonna know it's Connor. And I'm like, oh my god, no. And I like, asterisk Conrad. And it's like, his name is Conrad. And he's like, I understand, it's Connor. And I'm like, who's Connor? You know, playing dumb, all that. But, you know, it was inevitable for him to find out, especially since we messaged him on the same day. So, he's just like, he just messaged me that recently. And then he says, good night. I just want to say good night to you both. And then I say, good night. And that's the end of it. Pretty much the end of it. So yeah, that was interesting. Wow, this video is gonna be like friggin' 5 hours long, but yes.